Hello guys and welcome to Trans 101, a series where I give information and advice to trans people. Today we're going to be talking about going to the bathroom, or more specifically, going to the bathroom that fits your gender identity for the first ever time. Because I know that this caused me a lot of anxiety, and hopefully I can help curb some of that anxiety for you. So this video is gonna kind of come in two parts. The first one is me talking about the differences between male and female bathrooms and what to expect, because I know for me a lot of my anxiety was simply just I had no clue what I was going to find, and I thought maybe there was some like unspoken etiquette rule that I was gonna mess up and like blow my cover or whatever. So hopefully if I tell you what you can expect in the men's bathroom and in the women's bathroom, because I've been to both now, I can help you feel more prepared for going. I hope that this video is helpful not just for trans guys but also for people wanting to use the women's bathroom and stuff, hopefully. And then the second part is gonna be just general advice for going in to the bathroom for the first time. So, part one, the difference between men and women's bathrooms. In terms of layout, women's bathrooms are all stalls. If it is a proper public bathroom, there are at least 2 stalls, and usually more than that. There are no urinals or anything. I feel like that seems obvious. And then there are sinks and mirrors, and that's basically what you're going to find in there. Men's bathrooms, there are usually urinals and a stall, or maybe 2 stalls. There aren't that many, and that can be an issue if, like me, you have to use a stall when you go to the bathroom, especially if it's engaged or it's out of order. You find yourself in an awkward position of like, do I just not go? Do I wait for the guy to be done? Do I, go and get someone to fix the toilet? It can be an issue. But basically, yes, those are the main differences in layout. So men's have urinals and 1 or 2 stalls, and women's are just all stalls. And that's really the only difference in the physical infrastructure of what you're gonna see. So in terms of etiquette, it is a stereotype, I guess, that women go to the bathroom together, but it's kind of true. I would always go to the women's bathroom with all my friends, and I remember the first time I asked a guy to go into the men's bathroom with me just because we were hanging out together. He was confused. He'd never done that before. This is also, I think, why women's bathrooms tend to be busier, because people go even if they don't necessarily have to, because their friends are going and they want to chat. A women's bathroom is kind of a place to talk and socialize, so you might go in there and there's a whole group of women chatting, and also they may not know each other. Women are more comfortable kind of complimenting strangers, or like saying, hey, I like your hair, and they'll just kind of chat with you. And they'll like, if they have like makeup or hair or something, they feel comfortable fixing it in front of the mirror, so the toilet isn't just like a place to go, do your business, it's also a place to like chat, socialize, fix their makeup if they wear it. Yes. But something I will say is that that's not true for everybody. There are tons of women who go into the women's bathrooms who don't want to chat, who don't fix their makeup, who just go, do their business and leave. Don't worry if you want to just get out of there as soon as possible. No one's going to look at you weird. Men's toilets, very different. It is a silent and solitary affair. Don't go with your friends, you don't talk to each other, you just go, do your business, wash your hands, leave. I guess this kind of helped a lot of my anxiety, because I was so worried. I was like, they're going to know that I'm trans, they're going to know that this is my first time in here. And then it turned out no guys even look at each other in the bathroom. They don't make eye contact, they don't glance over, they just like completely are focused on their own thing. Another thing I will say is that guys in general are a lot less worried about being gross, making gross noises, gross smells. They don't really mind, and that can sometimes mean that the men's toilets smell bad and are really disgusting. And that's basically all the differences in etiquette you need to know. There actually isn't that much of a difference between men and women's toilets. If you've been to any public toilet, you probably are pretty well prepared for what you're gonna see. And another thing I would say is that, I mean, every public toilet is different enough that if you go in and you're looking around and you can't find where you're meant to be, no one's gonna think, oh, they're in the wrong bathroom. They're usually in the other one. They're gonna think, oh, this is their first time in this public place. Yep. Now the women's bathroom, of course, also has these machines that you put money in, and you can get like sanitary products, tampons and towels and stuff, and they also have bins at the side of each toilet where you put those. If you don't need to use them, they're not really going to affect your time that much, but if you're a trans guy who still menstruates and then going into the men's toilets, that can be a bit of an issue for you, as like where to dispose of your sanitary products, because you shouldn't flush them. That's very bad for the environment. I usually avoided using the men's toilets when I was on my period, but I'm gonna see if I have any advice for you if you feel the need to do that. I guess bring something to like wrap it in so people can't see what it is, and then just bring it out and put it in another bin, is probably my best bet. And also, I mean, when you're like opening sanitary products, it can make like a loud noise, and I get that that can be very worrying if you're in a public bathroom with a bunch of other guys who can hear you. I guess my best bet is just like, no one's gonna know what that sound is. They're gonna think you're just like, I don't know, eating crisps or something, because they don't know what that sounds like. Okay, that's something that's very important. They're not gonna hear that and be like, someone's opening a tampon in here, because they have no clue what that sounds like. They've never been near it in their life. So my more general advice would be just walk with confidence, which I know can be very hard if you are anxious, but if you just pretend like you know exactly what you're doing, no one's gonna stop you. Whereas if you start acting shifty or like very nervous, people are gonna notice that something is up. They're probably not gonna think immediately, oh, that's a trans person. They're gonna think like, this is someone planning something shady. This isn't really advice, but something that can just put your anxiety at rest is that cis people are fucking clueless. They don't notice a trans person if they're right in front of them. If they see you, for example, okay, from like a trans guy's perspective, if he goes into the guy's bathroom but he doesn't pass 100% and he's kind of in that weird stage of his life where he's sometimes passing and he's relatively androgynous and people aren't sure which one he is, if someone sees him in the men's bathroom, that's going to be their biggest clue to take him as a man. You know what I mean? So people really aren't up for contesting it. They're probably just there to pee. I have gotten weird looks in bathrooms. I have gotten comments from small children who didn't know any better than to say anything, but I have not ever had an outright confrontation, because I think most people don't want to. Most people are just there to do their business and then leave. So thank you for listening. I really hope that this helped. If you have any other advice or questions on this topic, feel free to put them in the comments. If it's a question, I'll try and answer it, or someone else who has a better answer can try and answer it. And also, if you have an idea for a video that you think I could make, or you have a point of view that you think I'm not representing properly, please feel free to get in touch with me, and I will work on that, because I'm very aware that I give a very narrow view of the world with this. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you at some point. Goodbye.